Hey friends, welcome to Empires and Puzzles. It's Tower Summon, which means there are some new heroes as you can see in the screen. Let's start with the oldie who has been rebranded with a costume. So that's Milena. In this costume version, she is a cleric. This remains the same. This gets beefed up, and this is where the main value of Milena's costume lies. There's a huge amount of stats boost of attack, defense, and health that you can see at 52%, and mana irrelevant, so it's 1%. Doesn't matter much. It's not going to impact the speed in any kind of a significant way. This passive exists over here and has carried forward. However, the real key passive that most players or whoever has been tracking things has been waiting is this one. This was getting rid of the Mega Minions. Now it has been weakening the Mega Minions. Obviously, strategic business decision, because if Mega Minions as a meta was going to be screwed, like the Minions got messed up when Lunar Heroes got introduced. Of course, not everybody had Lunar Heroes, but still they were freely available because Epic Hero tokens can come free, which means a wider number of players. Of course, this is a badass portal where there are not too many heroes with many people out there, so it's going to take time, but still, the fellows who pay and play this game still are spending significantly. Those are the ones that'll get upset because they're all dependent in a significant way with Mega Minion strategies, which they have invested in on various heroes. So that was there. And maybe when this announcement happened via beta, I'm sure small giants or the game company would have seen business changes happen. So blah, blah, blah. I will let you imagine that blah, blah, blah. So it has been tweaked. Now Mega Minions become less beefy. They lose 75% of their HP. You can see the stats of the costume have been made very current. Preserve and Freeze is the special at magic speed. First mana charge is recovers 26% health and cleanses status ailments. Second mana charge is 440% damage to all enemies and dispels buffs. It's basically the same. I'll just change it. 1% difference, 20% difference. So not much over there, but this has changed because of this. We'll skip on to the new heroes. Elyssa, that's a nature hero, cleric class. Magic Carpet family has a bonus, or whatever that thing is. Magic Carpet family thing, let me use the word. Heroes of this family have flight momentum. Hero starts with full flight momentum, and at the end of each turn, when taking damage, the hero loses small amount of flight momentum. When casting their special skill, the hero gains flight momentum, and slower heroes gain increased amount of flight momentum. So flight momentum is the first passive. If this character has any amount of flight momentum, they receive up to plus 30% mana generation, so speeding up to plus 20% extra chance to dodge. The effects diminish the less flight momentum the character has. You can see the stats. Picnic in the Sky is the special at average speed. This gets enhanced via blah, blah, blah. This is the same. So second passive is still the same. Minus 75 HP, weakening the Mega Minions. Now, what does the hero do as per the specials? Recovers 42% health for all allies. So impact all healer. All ailments affecting attack, defense, mana generation on the caster and nearby allies are replaced by matching undispellable buffs. So impact 3 on the second portion of the special. What is this replacement about? So you see all the ailments get replaced. I'm talking about the attack, defense, and mana generation ailments. They get replaced by a plus 35% buff for all the three. If you have two of them, then only two will get replaced. If you have just one, say for example, you have only a defense or an attack or a mana generation ailment. They'll get replaced by a plus 35% mana generation buff. Caster and nearby allies resist new negative mana effects for 4 turns, and in case there is a resistance, which means there is an attempt and automatically gets resisted, there is a straight 10% mana added or increased. There's no generation written over here, which means it's going to be just added. What do I think? Well, impact all connected to healing to all, and then it's impact self and nearby for the other two aspects, which is fantastic. This, of course, is useful, but this is priceless. This is going to be one of the reasons that she's going to get deployed along with the team, especially against a heavy Mega Minion team, which is what the lunar heroes used to do. They just would go many times not doing anything. Certain times they would not be matching up the color also. So it would be technically a 4-1 kind of a team. That's what Elyssa can be too. However, that was then. These days there's countless number of heroes, so she will obviously match up. But in case you are taking another team, she can travel easily along with a 4-1 combo. When you're stacking a certain specific color or set of heroes, she goes in to ensure Mega Minions are weakened. That's it. So that's a brilliant. Let's go to the third fellow, Naeem. That's a fire element legendary hero. Again, that's a wizard class. We know this now. We have also spoken about this, and we know what this does. It's coming straight to the blah, 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 which is the stats. Countering Hammock is the special at average speed. What does he do? First, all buffs affecting attack, defense, and mana generation on the target and nearby enemies are replaced by matching uncleansable ailments. So that's an impact target and nearby, impact 3. Replacements is going to be, so it's about the buffs connected to attack, defense, and mana. It's going to be replaced by minus 35% ailment of all the 3. If there are 2 buffs, only those 2 will get minus 35% ailment, and so on and so forth. So buffs are removed and ailment given. Deals 300% damage to the target and nearby enemies, so impact 3, target and nearby. Caster and nearby allies counterattack with 135% damage received for 4 turns. Again, impact 3, counterattack buff to self and nearby. And the last portion is caster and nearby allies get Sand Touch for 4 turns, which means they get a buff of Sand Touch. What does it do? Sand Touch, each time the owner of this status effect counterattacks an enemy, the attacker receives 354 sand damage over 4 turns. So it's a tiny sand damage, but still it's going to chip away. So there is a counter-attack damage, and there is a sand damage, and of course direct damage, and this. So good hero, damn good hero. Okay, now let's go out and let's come back in, because I think there are these fellows. Manpip. That's epic 4-star. Now this hero conversation I'm going to do with this on, because whoever gets this will do an LB2 of this hero, so that this hero can be taken for epic in whatever battles being used, but mainly can be taken for legendary battles. So Manpip is a rogue, so dodger. We know this, and we also know this. This makes Manpip very, very important and useful. And you can see the stats. So survivability is what needs to be built up. So I would rather have this fellow somewhere around 1150 attack, but raise this to about 1000 plus in defense, and give some good legendary troop to take him for a party for using this aspect. Kindled Carpet at average speed. What does he do? Deals 250% damage to the target and nearby enemies. The target and nearby enemies receive 476 burn damage over 4 turns, so impact 3, both of them. All buffs affecting attack, defense, and mana generation will be replaced by uncleansable matching ailments. It's the same logic. Whichever buff exists, the respective ailment of minus 35% is going to be added. Good hero. Useful hero, rather, I should say, more than good. Okay, let's look at this chick. Bertha. Blue 3-star. Ice element. Wizard class. We know this, and this too. You can see the stats below. Sewing back together at slow speed. All allies regenerate 425 HP over 5 turns. This is basically nothing. But okay. Impact all from a health generation perspective. Each defeated ally has 35% chance to get revived with 25% HP, and that is fantastic. And that's an impact all special. All ailments affecting attack, defense, and mana generation on the caster only are replaced by magic undispellable buffs. It's going to be the same plus 35. So if there are 3 ailments, she'll get 3 buffs. If there are 2, 2. If there's 1, there's 1 buff. So replacement. Useful and good hero. So those are the 3 heroes that exist. No. Those are the heroes that have been added to the portal. Why did I say exist? Maybe I dozed off just somewhere. Okay, having said that, that's it. So good luck for getting the heroes that you want. And congratulations in case you've already landed. Interesting hero, which means the Mega Minion meta is being weakened. And technically, if the Mega Minions don't have beef, are not able to add beef, because their major thing was their beef, survivability. They could not be killed, so their heroes would not be killed. And while you're trying to kill the Mega Minion, you're basically sending tiles into those heroes or firing specials, and those heroes would charge up with those tiles and get ready to regenerate the Mega Minion by the time the minions got weakened. So it could be buying 1 or 2 turns of hammering by the Mega Minions with these heroes being deployed. That's it. Cheers. Catch you in the next video.